Today we're at Paultons Park. Welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. Yes, hello and welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. It is the 30th of May 2021 and we are here at Paultons Park. Joining me today is Gemma Buckham. She's back. Are you excited?
I am. It's a new park.
We are both really excited. It is a new park for both of us and the channel. And we are saying it's very posh. It's almost like it's been built yesterday.
Yeah,
everything's brand new. We just went through the entrance there. It was really on the ball. The social distancing really well. I even like the logo, how it was just like a Universal Studios sort of logo. It was really good. We're here today. It's going to be the new area, Tornado Springs. We're going to be reviewing that as well, which we're looking forward to, which has a Mack spinning coaster. So I'm really excited for that. But there's also another, I think there's another 2 coasters, a lot of other rides as well, and also home to Peppa Pig World, which we'll touch on as well. But if anyone is watching and wants to bring a family of younger kids, it's definitely the park to bring them to. Paultons Park is definitely a family park. It caters to mainly the family, younger family. They do have a few I would say family thrill coasters and family thrill rides. However, it is mainly, I would say age range 15 and below, maybe even less. But a family park. So we're going to head over hopefully to the new area, which is to the right as you walk through the door. I'm really excited to see it. It does look amazing. The theming looks unbelievable. It isn't like an American Westy feel, sort of like Texas. But we'll go into more detail when we get over to the area. So we'll see you over there.
Oh look, that's posh.
So queue times at the minute for some of the major attractions. Nothing more than 50 minutes, which doesn't look too bad.
Half an hour into the park, hopefully it's 15-minute wait. It's only an hour, so it's only 10 minutes. My granddad. Oh look, I'm open there. Yeah, that's really good.
So that is us here in the new area of Paultons Park, Tornado Springs. What do you think of it?
It's absolutely amazing.
It's incredible. The theming is unbelievable. It is honestly Walt Disney, Universal Studios in Florida standard. To the finest little detail, everything. I mean, just look at all this, all the barrels. The barn behind us, which is actually the station, that is what we're going to go on first. So we're going to be going on Storm Chaser, which is the new Mack spinning coaster here at Tornado Springs. So we're going to look forward to getting our first ride on that. First ride of the day, first ride of the park ever for us too. So really excited, and we'll hopefully get some good off-ride footage as well for that. Hopefully some on-ride footage next time I come back. We'll have a word with Paultons Park, and hopefully they'll allow us to film on the ride as well. But we'll give our review after the ride, so we'll see you off the ride. So we've just come off Storm Chaser. What did you think of that?
It was different, it was really different.
It was really
good.
different. I've never experienced a max spinning coaster. It is over really quickly.
Yeah, sure.
However, we just got on straight away, didn't we? So there was no queues. Yeah, very efficient. It's a bit like if you've been on Icon, even the baggage, it's very secure because it closes your bag for the next car coming in, so no one can steal your bag. And then when your bag comes back, it flaps back over and it closes theirs and keeps yours open. So that's really good as well, nice and secure.
I'm just so impressed with the park so far.
I know, it is really, really good. It is.
Manicured.
So we'll hopefully get another ride on that later on and describe it to you a bit better. We're gonna go on Windmill, is it Windmill Towers? Which is two small drop towers here at the park. So we'll get on them to review them. And then I think that one's Cyclonator, which Gemma I can see is a bit hesitant, but we'll get her on, get her experienced. It doesn't go upside down.
As long as it doesn't go upside down.
It doesn't go upside down. It honestly doesn't go upside down. So we'll get on that after that as well. So
it looks like a big eagle's claw.
a big eagle's claw. Or that one at Drayton Manor, what was that called?
A Maelstrom.
Maelstrom, which I always got wrong, but
Similar,
Maelstrom.
yeah.
I didn't even know if that was the word, but
It is.
we'll see you off Windmill Towers. So we've just come off Windmill Towers. What did you think of that?
It was cool.
It was good.
It's a small drop tower.
Small drop towers. There is two of them, which does help with capacity. It spins round and little drops. Lots of little drops.
Kids would love it.
It was Psych and Gemma up for the next one. Cyclonator, which I'm excited about.
Oh, you really have buns.
What?
Psyching up or cyclonator.
So we're gonna see you over Cyclonator. We'll hopefully get some good off-ride footage as well to show you. But it is basically like, what's it called? Maelstrom at Drayton Manor. I'll get it right the third time, the fourth time. Or Eagle's Claw at Lightwater Valley. So we'll see you off the ride. Just come off the Cyclonator. What do you think of that?
I really enjoyed it. It was a bit like the Maelstrom.
Yes,
I think it was higher. You're not sure.
I'm not sure if it was higher. It was quite fast.
It was.
I think maybe because it's a new ride. Maybe it was just really
smooth and fast.
Yeah. I think everything's been smooth and sort of well, not just fast, but everything's been new. It is a new park, well, new area, should I say, of the park. So you do tend to expect that. But we have been really impressed with the staff. Staff's all been professional. Everything's been running like clockwork, which doesn't always happen. We're just saying that we've got on 3 rides already, and we've only got on 5 in the whole day in Legoland. And I know that you can't compare because Legoland is the most visited theme park in the UK. I think it's over 2.5 million people. But it is good for Paultons Park to be this sleek on a bank holiday, which is really good.
I don't think a lot of people have heard of this place. I hadn't.
No, but then I suppose we're northerners, and this is definitely a southern park, so maybe that's another reason why we haven't heard of it as well. But we're down here today, we're enjoying it, we're lapping the sun, enjoying the atmosphere. So yeah, we're gonna head over. I don't know where we're gonna go next.
We're gonna have a little look at the splash park.
The splash park, just over towards there. There is a water ride here at Tornado Springs, so we'll have a look at that as well. I don't think you get wet. If we don't get wet, we'll go on it. If we do, we'll save it towards the end of the day. But we'll head over there. So we'll see you over there. So next ride of the day is going to be Buffalo Falls. We don't get wet. Gemma's cleared it. So haven't you, Gemma?
Well, I'm saying we don't get wet.
What?
Kids.
The kids don't get wet. Yeah, well, I don't think we do get wet. But we'll hopefully get some good off-ride footage of this one. I'm just waiting. It might be a few more minutes, but I will get some off-ride footage, and I will get your review. We'll get our review of the ride. So we've just come off Buffalo Falls. What did you think of that?
It was really good, quite fun.
It was, you won.
Quite fast, I did win.
We're racing each other. It is 4 boats. So you've got 4 lanes. They're exactly the same. So there's no need, it's not like Water Valley where there's 3 different slides. They're all the same. So just a complete race to the end, to the finish line. And what I would mention, yes, you did win. I did say. What I would mention is when you do get to the bottom, it's your responsibility to put the boat back up on the conveyor belt so it gets to the bottom, to the top. Because we did see a few people which just walked off, and then the ride attendant had to walk all the way down the stairs and put it on. I mean, maybe they should think about maybe having a ride attendant at the bottom. If this is going to be like a running issue, but other than that, it's been really good. So we're going to get on the train now.
You did get a little bit wet, not super wet, but
there was
a
nothing.
little bit.
Nothing to me. But no, yeah. Train now, and then we're going to get some food. I think we're going to stay in Tornado Springs for food. There is a restaurant. And Gemma's fancying a hot dog. I'll see what I fancy. Maybe a hot dog as well. But we'll see you over there.
Big fish.
Yeah, you go for fish. On the train now, it is quite fast. Real grind!
Yeah, the Rio Grande, which is very similar and just the same name as the Lightwater Valley train. So I don't know if that's a... Did you say that's an actual train?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, we'll have to Google it when we get off. The Rio Grande. But I think you seem to go right round Tornado Springs and Peppa Pig World. So it's quite a big loop around the park. So I'll try and get some more footage of the Rio Grande in action. And we'll see you off the ride. to Route 83 Diner, I think, is it? Route 83 Diner, that's right. It's not table service, so you come in, it's order like, imagine like you're going into McDonald's. You order on your sort of screen, tablet, machine that they have. There were 6 of them there, so it was going quite quickly. We both ordered hot dogs, we wanted to change some burgers, because we've had a few burgers this week. It was really, really quick. I haven't tried the food yet, but this is what it looks like. So I had a hot dog and I think they're tornado fries.
Tornado fries? Curly fries, basically.
Basically curly fries, and you've got the added extra of the onions, the crispy onions on top. And you do get free condiments, whether that's sauce, mayonnaise. And it was £8, £8.95, and that includes a drink. So it's about I'd say medium drink size there, so it's not too bad, not badly priced. So we're gonna have this food now, and then hopefully we'll give you a rating out of 10 of what we think of Tornado Springs Route 83 Diner. So we've just come out of Route 83 Diner. We did say we were going to give a review of the food, from 0 being absolutely terrible, 10 being absolutely amazing, and we're sort of incorporating the price on the value as well as how good the food actually was. So Gemma, what was your 0 to 10?
Around about a 7, because it was a really tasty hot dog.
Yeah.
And the fries were nice as well.
Yeah. No, I would say about a 7 as well. Yeah, it is reasonable price. We paid about £8.
£8.95.
£8.95, so £9 for that. I did think you got quite a lot, really, for £9. And like I said, it is processed food, but it's good food, and that's what you really want. It's what you expect, really, at a theme park. So yeah, cheap and cheerful, that's the one. We're selling that restaurant. So we're just going to head over towards the driving school now, just get you some footage of the last ride here at Tornado Springs, and then we're going to head and do an overview of Peppa Pig World, which is just next door to Tornado Springs, and then hopefully get ourselves over the other end of the park, right over the other end, to get on some of the roller coasters as well. So we'll head over towards the driving school. So here we are at Al's driving school. Oh, we've had our first crash. Just like the rest of Tornado Springs, the driving school is amazingly themed to American cars, like an actual road system. And once your child has had a ride on Al's driving school, there is a shop which you can go to and get your very own driving license. Just makes it that little bit more realistic for their children, that they've got their very own driving license after driving probably their first ever car. So that is us finished at Tornado Springs, and now, quick turnaround, we're heading into Peppa Pig World for a quick overview of some of the rides for the young family to enjoy. And Gemma's excited because I think there's penguins in Peppa Pig World, so hopefully we'll see the penguins as well. So we'll see you in there. Straight away you can see the amazing theming. I've never seen Peppa Pig in my life, but I'm transported into the world of Peppa Pig as soon as I've just walked through the gates. Peppa Pig. So here are the penguins here at Paultons Park. I bet that water is good today. It is worth mentioning that they do penguin feeding. I think it's 2 times each day. I'll get the timings for you, unless you know them off there.
1 at 3 o'clock and all that.
1 at 3 o'clock. So we might actually get to see the penguins getting fed as well.
It's a cool little enclosure.
It is. I'm just saying it'll be nice in the water today.
Humboldt penguins, they are.
I'm even tempted to jump in myself.
No difference, if you'll get kicked out.
No. A life ban from Paultons Park. So there is Peppa Pig's house.
Oh, sorry, John! Sorry. My mum and dad.
Good idea, Peppa. Or we could go for a ride on Grandpa Pig's train.
Yes, yes! Grandpa Pig's train! And I can see all my friends!
Oh, yes.
So that is us leaving Peppa Pig World now. What I would say is the theming is just like Tornado Springs. It is really, really good. Amazing, really.
You could spend all day here with a little ones.
Especially if you had a young family, I would definitely recommend Paultons Park. I would actually argue and say it's one of the best young people's family parks. Even
So
this area.
clean, yeah.
I mean, rivals, CBeebies World at Alton Towers, I think this is better. Nickelodeon Land, I think this is better. Thomas Land was really, really good at Drayton Manor, but I think this one just pips it. But they're really, really good in their own right. So we're just looking at Little Africa now, so we're going to head into there and see what Little Africa has to offer. Like was said, we are new to this park as well as you, or maybe you know more than us, so you might know what Little Africa has in store for us, but we're going to head in there and see what it has to offer.
I know it's got meerkats.
Oh, do you know it's got meerkats? How do you know it's got meerkats? I think she's been there sneak peeking in Little Africa. So we'll head into Little Africa and there might be meerkats. So we'll see you in there. Oh, look at this one. I do love meerkats.
Baby, come here, there's fox. A little mouse or something.
A greater Egyptian Jerboa.
W końcu będziemy tyle łazić, a jeszcze mieliśmy iść na jakieś rajdy.
Now we're going to have to go back around.
So we've just come out of Little Africa. What did you think of that?
It was amazing.
We've never actually seen a nocturnal area.
I had fennec foxes.
Yeah, I know, it was really, really good. And I hope all the footage I got did come out. There was some which was a little bit reflective. But I'll try and put as much as I can in, which is going to be good footage for you of the animals.
And I told you there was meerkats.
And there was meerkats. She just had a sneak peek before we had a film. So now we're going to the Watermill, which is straight on down here. Gemma says I'm missing a trick. They should have swan boat on the lake. But maybe there's some fish in the lake.
Possibly.
And they don't want to aggravate the fish. So we'll have a wander over to the Watermill. And then hopefully, eventually, head over to the other end of the park and get on some of the roller coasters as well. So we'll see you over at the Watermill. And here is the actual working watermill.
Kind in southern England, and one of the few still in existence in the world. The waterwheel was used to drive a rack bench saw, much like the one you see today for cutting timber from the Paultons estate into planks. The wooden teeth of the drive wheels are made from hornbeam, a deciduous broadleaf tree which you can see growing by the side of the mill. The mill has undergone 2 extensive restorations to return it to its original working condition. The most recent work was undertaken during the summer of 2014. This involved dredging and clearing the river from the mill to 500 metres downstream. Clearing the river needed extensive tree work, and if you stand by the waterwheel today, you'll be able to see further downstream than has been possible for the last 100 years. All 56 of the custom-made buckets have been replaced on the waterwheel, and the wheel itself repainted. Inside the mill, the drain in the pit below the large circular saw was unblocked and the rotting sawdust dug out and replaced. All the machinery inside is typical of what might have been seen in the mid-1800s. To your left,
Cockroaches up. See them all? See them on the wood? See them? Yeah. Thank you. Bring them. Come on.
Oh, ja, that's it. That's it. Ja, laat ik een foto.
Sun beetles?
Ja, yes. De foto is daar.
No
Can't see him.
Was you the turtles? Oh, there he is up there. What are you looking for? What's in here?
Oh my goodness! There's a competition here!
Oh wow, look at this. Like Nemo.
Oh wow, that's huge. Look, Robin.
Wow, he's sleeping too, is he?
Oh, you can see them there. That's all.
Oh, look at the big lizard on there.
So we're in Critter Creek and we've just done Beastie Burrow.
Really interesting.
I was going to walk past it and Gemma said, oh look at that, there's like a little insect sort of house, there was fish in there, some lizards, really really good. And Gemma did mention she likes how all the animals are
Interspersed.
yeah, they're not on just one bit, they've sort of put them in different lands, like different areas of the park. So now we're going to go on to Caterpillar Coaster, which is the coaster here at Critters Creek. It is just a standard sort of ladybird coaster. It looks like the same layout as the one at Lightwater Valley. So we'll get some off-ride footage of that as well, but I want a coaster credit, saying I've never been here before, I really want to ride it and get on all the coasters here. So we'll see you off Caterpillar Coaster. So we've just come off the Caterpillar Coaster.
It was very much like the Ladybird at
I don't know why they didn't name it the Ladybird. Because
it wasn't as... The Ladybird was a bit faster and a bit more...
I actually think the Ladybird was bigger.
Yeah.
Slightly. But it wasn't much bigger.
No.
But it is a really good area here at Critters Creek. Definitely another child-friendly area. I suppose with a child-friendly park you expect that. But for more probably the younger, I would say, generation, probably 6 and below. Would you say that's fair? Or would you say even less?
No, around about 6.
6 and below. So we're going to head over towards the Lost World now, which hopefully is a little bit more 11 and below, maybe even 12. 30.
Nearly 40.
So we're going to head over towards the Lost World and get on another 2 coasters hopefully here at Paultons Park. So we'll see you over there.
Jackie's waiting for a photo.
Flamingos! In a 10 times better enclosure than Flamingoland. Again.
This is like close, alright.
And they're actually awake this time, they're not asleep. This one's getting water.
Who's made that noise?
Like a cool. It's having an itch.
Don't run with him.
So we're standing outside the Lost Kingdom. I was about to say Lost World. No, I have been calling it the Lost World. However, it isn't. It's the Lost Kingdom. So you can see the Lost Kingdom behind us. We're going to enter there and hopefully get on all the rides and attractions that it does have to offer. We have just walked past the Water Kingdom. I am not going to video it because it is got young kids, semi-naked, but it's a big splash activity park.
It does look amazing.
It does look really, really good. So if you are bringing young kids and it's going to be a really, really good day, maybe it's worth bringing swimming shorts or a change of clothes and a towel. Although I'm sure you'll probably be able to buy them, but I don't know for definite because I can't see anything, so don't hold us on that one. But there is lockers here, so you can get access to the lockers if you want to join your kids and get in amongst all the water as well. You can come down to the Water Kingdom and get yourself soaked. So we're going to enter the Lost Kingdom now and hopefully get on some of the coasters that they do have on offer. So we'll see you in the kingdom. So we've just come off Flight of the Pterosaur. Got it right? We've had a big debate. We're not going into it. It begins with a P.
It's definitely silent.
Pterosaur, silent P. I've lost my train of thought. It opened in 2016. Its manufacturer is Vekoma. Vekoma is well known for infusion.
It was similar to Infusion.
I was gonna. Yeah, it is similar, but this is a family suspended coaster where that is, God, death. Death in a coaster. Also Flamingo Land's Kamali is a Vekoma, but this is a slightly different model. It's a family suspended coaster. It does not go upside down. It's just a little bit more tame, which you did say. Nice and smooth. I did say it opened in 2016, so it is quite a new coaster here at Paultons Park. Just away behind us there, you'll be able to see it.
Very suitable for you.
It is. It's very suitable for the park, but even though it is a family-friendly coaster, still has that kick, doesn't it? So that's really, really good. So we're going to head over to the next coaster, which is called... Cobra. No, Cobra. Oh, it's another dinosaur. I can't think of it. We'll get over there and we'll see it. But it's similar to the one at Drayton Manor, which used to be Ben 10, but it's now Accelerator. It sends you up backwards up a lift hill, should we say, then releases you, and you go forward through the station into the rest of the track, come up to a lift hill, and then do the whole track again in reverse. I don't know what you call them coasters, but I'll find out for you when we get over there, and I'll get the name as well. So we'll see you over there.
Like your hand off my phone.
I don't think it will somehow. just come off Velociraptor. What did you think of that one?
It was, I enjoyed it. It was good.
And just to get some information on it, because we didn't know what it was, it is a Vekoma Boomerang Coaster, and it opened the year that this area opened, which was 2016. It must have been constructed in 2015, but it opened in 2016. But it's a Vekoma Boomerang Coaster, which Gemma actually did say Boomerang Coaster when we cut the video before. She's like, I'm sure it's a Boomerang Coaster. Do you know what? You're right. It is. It's very similar to what used to be the Ben 10 ride at Drayton Manor is now Accelerator. You said Accelerate. Just Accelerate. And Shirt Accelerator in Drayton Manor, but either way it's a very similar coaster. So now we're going to head over to, what's the snake? Cobra, which is just right over the T-Rex here behind us, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and we'll get a ride on Cobra, which hopefully will be one of the last coasters. Yeah, I think it is here at Paultons Park. But there's been a few. I mean, how many we have been on now? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's quite a lot really at a family park to have 4 big coasters, quite okay. But we'll see you over at Cobra. So we've just come off Magma, which is the tallest ride in the park. It's 82 feet tall. It is a drop tower. What did you think of that one?
It was a different, because it sort of spun around at the top.
It did. It didn't just like up and down, and it was like it sort of took you all the way to the top first, dropped you about nearly all the way down. Then it took you all the way at the top and we dropped you halfway, and then a full way
turning at the same time.
So it is quite different. Really, really good. Still family friendly. It wasn't extreme. I wouldn't say it was an extreme drop tower. Not like what's the one at Drayton Manor? Apocalypse. That one was intense. We've also just noticed, I will put it in the video as well, a sign which does state that Edge is closed until at least late June because that has a problem with its motor. So I will get some footage of Edge, but it won't be running. So that's a shame, but at least they've got a sign saying the reason for it. And that just clarifies things, doesn't it? It makes you not less annoyed, should we say. And if there is a problem with the motor, it can't be helped, especially if they can't get the part from the manufacturer. But we're going to make our way over to the last roller coaster of the day, which is Cobra. So I'm excited for this one. I can hear it in the background and it does look really, really good. But we'll see you over at Cobra. So we've just come off Cobra. What do you think of that one?
It was a really good roller coaster. It had a little bit of everything in.
It was a really good ride. It's a bit like a steel mouse, wild mouse ride. It doesn't spin, but it's really tight corners. I wouldn't say helixes, but well, I suppose it was a downward helix. Lots of tight banks, some head choppers as well. So it was really, really good. We did go on about, what did we say, half an hour ago? We started queuing about half an hour ago. Unfortunately, a little boy ran into a no-go zone in the station.
Right at the edge of the platform.
But the quick reaction of the ride technician or ride operator quickly put the emergency stop button on before any car ran over the little boy. Or he fell into the track. It was only a possibility. I'm not saying it would have happened.
But I was very impressed.
Really, really impressed how they were really good. However, the whole ride needed to be reset. There was people stuck on the lift hill. There was people stuck in different sections of the track. The Wild Mouse has lots of block brakes just in case to stop cars running into each other. So I think there was 2 cars on the track, one in the station, well 3 in the station bit which had people in. So it was just a little bit of a time taken to get everyone back for starters and then reset the roller coaster.
They were very professional.
They were really good, and everyone that had been affected on the roller coaster I think got a free fast pass which could go on at any ride. I'm assuming it was. It could have been even a free ticket into the park of their choice, but they definitely got something, and they were really pleased with whatever they got, so it must have been something substantial. So that is really good for Paultons Park, the ride operation side, and safety as well. I would credit them on all of them things, so that's really, really good. So we're going to head over for our last ride of the day, which is going to be the log flume. Hopefully it's still open. We are burnt to a crisp. So that is probably something to mention if it's going to be a sunny day. Maybe bring some sun cream, a cap to keep the sun off your face, so you're not like us lobsters, because it's going to be sore tonight. I'm absolutely red. Burned to a crisp. But we'll see you over at the log flume, hopefully for our last ride of the day. Last ride of the day. It's the log flume. Just come off the log flume or the river rapids here at Paultons Park. What did you think of that one?
It was good.
It was good. We didn't get too wet, did we?
Wet bums.
Wet bums and a little bit wetter arms. My sunburn, actually cooled my sunburn down, to be fair.
There is water guns that you can squirt.
Yes, over at the side there, you'll be able to see them.
Luckily we didn't have any enemies here.
No,
so
no one's hurted us, although I think you have to pay. I think you have to pay, so they were just standing there, they weren't wasting their pounds.
Not
I would say it's just a standard log flume that you can get at the fun fair. There's no difference. It's the 2 drops, the first drop being sort of like a bump in the middle, and the second one, the bigger one, which is apparently 11 meters drop, the biggest drop out of the 2, that's just straight down, but not vertical. So we're going to make our way to the front of the park now for our closing down speech and get our gist on what we think of Paultons Park, but it has been a really good day, but we'll see you over at the front of the park. You see your pens, there's no puzzle pen, but Paultons Park. How much is that one?
£1.25.
£1.25. Oh, I like the hat. Route 63. 63, 83. And your water bottles. So that is us just outside the gift shop at the entrance to the park, or the exit to the park. What do you think of Paultons Park?
It's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic day.
Yeah,
There's so much to do.
It is really, really good. I mean, COVID-19 not restrictions. What do you call it? Implementations, that's the one.
It's the sun. It's the sun.
I'm burnt. So COVID-19 implementations were really, really good. They had staff going around, dedicated staff, which went around each ride, and I think they've done it in hour blocks. So it took a little bit sort of pressure off the actual ride operators themselves, because the team went in and done the ride every sort of hour. There was like chevrons, although they were yellow dots or yellow squares. They were marked 2 meters apart in the queue line, and a lot of the queue lines had the glass shielding, because in normal times it would be too close, but because of COVID-19 they've had to put the glass shielding or the fence, but plastic, that's right, or acrylic. So that was really, really good. Ride operations has been really, really good. There was only the edge. Is it the edge it's called? That was closed. There was a few down moments, but they seem to get them back up and running, and we did mention that safety issue on Cobra. They were really, really professional, and they got the ride up and running within 15 minutes, would you say? So it's been a really good experience for Paultons Park. The weather has been unbelievable, and I mean that helps. We've been sunburned, so that's our own fault.
There was a good mix of animals as well amongst the park, birds and
we weren't really expecting that, were we?
Expecting anything.
So that was like an added bonus. And what I would say that Paultons Park excels on, especially in their new areas, is the theming. The theming is unbelievable. Walt Disney, Universal standards, probably one of the best in the UK, if not the best. I mean,
so far
they're rivaling Merlin. Merlin normally is the best, but coming to Paultons Park, which is a family-run park, we're looking into that. And it's called Paultons Park because of the estate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The estate is Paultons Estate, so that's why it's called Paultons Park. It's not the family, but it is a family-run.
The original family was Paulton.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh well, there you go. That was the reason. But the current family which are running it isn't Paulton, but it is. You can just tell it's a family-run. They really care about everything.
It's nip and clean.
Yeah.
It's not a bit of rubbish anywhere.
It's like it opened yesterday. The whole park is just unbelievable.
And they're very strict on the smoking areas. You don't even want to smoke around the park because it's so clean.
Which is really good.
Yeah, especially for a family park.
And I just say we've had no hassle of anyone. It's been just a really good day all round.
The queue times were fantastic as well, considering the place is packed.
I think the longest we've done was 20 minutes. And that is, I mean, it's really, really, look at the car park in a minute and you'll see it's heaving. And it was at capacity, I think, just about, wasn't it, the park? So, although I don't know if that's a COVID capacity or if it's a just normal time capacity. I don't know if they've reduced that because of COVID-19.
It's such a lovely, relaxing, chilled day, and so much to do. You would never get bored. It doesn't matter what age you are.
No, that's right. That's right. No, it has been really good. I would recommend more of a family park, but there is some frills there as well. So if you want that, and if you want them coaster credits, get yourself down to Paultons Park because they are really, really good. But if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please comment on anything that you've enjoyed, or anything that you didn't see and you wanted to see, or anything else that you want more information on, and well, happy to give you that as well. Please subscribe. Subscribing makes a big difference to us. We're trying to get that 1,000 subscriber mark this year, so hopefully we'll smash that 1,000 subscriber mark this year. We're well on our way, so that'll be a massive help. And I think that's everything. Is there anything else you want to say? No, I think that's everything. So
food, there was loads of food establishments.
There was.
And there's so much ground for picnics.
And I think the pricing has been reasonable at all. No, yeah. So positivity all round today.
I did notice as well a water fountain, which I've never seen in any park before.
Oh, when you say water fountain, do you mean a drinking water fountain?
Yeah, we do like a refill station just for water. I've never seen one of those before, and I thought it was a really good idea.
Yeah,
normally they want to charge as much as they possibly can for water, but they care, you can tell.
They do. And I think that's the family park about them.
And the grounds are immaculate.
Oh, I would say that. It is, honestly, a bit of litter comes down, there's a cleaner coming up and picking it up straight away.
It's the ground maintenance,
yes,
of the hedges and
the gardens, just unbelievable. unbelievable. Paulton Tower standard for that, and I didn't expect that either coming to Paultons Park. So that's another added bonus. We're not getting paid, by the way. £100. But no, but thank you for watching the vlog. Tomorrow at Adventure Island in
Southend.
So you'll see us there. And hopefully all these vlogs will go live on Tuesday. So if you're watching this one, please watch the Adventure Island one or the Legoland yesterday, which was really good as well. So all that's left to say is thank you for watching the United Kingdom Attraction channel, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye!